Am I the a-hole for canceling my wedding after finding out my fiancé's family had a bet about me? I, 28F, was supposed to get married last weekend to my fiancé, Evan, 30M. We've been together for 5 years, engaged for 1. For the most part, Evan has always been sweet, thoughtful, grounded, and loyal. His family, however, is complicated. From the start, I never fully fit in. His mom is the type of woman who hosts wine nights but uses them to gossip. His dad is nice enough but passive, and his 2 sisters, Emma, 33F, and Lucy, 25F, have always been cold to me. I used to think it was because I was shy, but over time, I realized they genuinely didn't like me. They'd make subtle comments about my modest upbringing. I grew up in a working-class family, how lucky I was that Evan chose me, and how they couldn't wait to see if I'd adjust to their lifestyle. I usually just smiled and ignored it, because Evan always told me, that's just how they are. Don't take it personally. Fast forward to 2 weeks before the wedding. We had a small dinner at his parents' house, his family, my maid of honor, and a few of Evan's friends. Everything was fine until his sister Lucy got a little drunk. At one point, she laughed and said, I can't believe you actually lasted 5 years. I thought Emma was going to win the bet for sure. Everyone went silent. My stomach dropped. I asked what she meant. Lucy froze, realizing what she'd said, and stammered something about a silly family thing. I pressed her again, and Evan immediately jumped in, saying, it's nothing, babe, just old jokes. I didn't push further that night, but I couldn't let it go. The next day, I called Emma directly and asked her about it. After some hesitation, she admitted everything. Apparently, when Evan and I first started dating, his family thought we were too different. They didn't believe our relationship would last. His sisters, his mom, even his dad, they made a harmless bet about how long it would take before we broke up. His mom said 3 months, Lucy said 6, and Emma said a year. The winner would get $200 and a bottle of wine. But it didn't stop there. Every year after that, they kept extending it as a joke, another year, another bet, just waiting for us to fall apart. I asked Evan if he knew about this. He admitted he did, and that he didn't think it was worth mentioning. He said, they didn't mean any harm. They actually love you now. I was speechless. For 5 years, I sat at dinner tables with these people, gave them Christmas gifts, invited them into my home, all while they were literally betting on when I'd stop being good enough for their son. I told Evan I needed time to think. 2 days later, I called off the wedding. He showed up at my apartment crying, begging me not to throw everything away over something stupid. His family called me dramatic and said it was just a bit of fun. His mom even texted me, you're overreacting. If you truly loved him, you'd know we never meant it seriously. But here's the thing, they didn't stop even after they realized I found out. Emma texted my maid of honor saying, guess we all lost the bet, huh? With a laughing emoji. That was it for me. I sent a group message to Evan and his family, you all turned my relationship into entertainment. Congratulations, you finally won your bet. The wedding is off. Now Evan is devastated, my parents are furious on my behalf, and his family is spinning it like I embarrassed them by canceling so close to the big day. Evan keeps saying he'll make it right, but I don't know how he can, not when he let them mock me for years and called it a joke. So Reddit, am I the a-hole for canceling my wedding after learning my fiancé's entire family had a running bet on our relationship?